Hi again, Stefano Walker from WBM Marketing, back with Sasha Wyman from our End User Experience and Technology Enablement team. In this episode, we're talking about advanced customization of your OneNote notebook. Here, we're getting into some of the real tricks and integration features. So, Sasha, I was already blown away by the last episode with automating some of the meeting tasks. So, how are you going to top that and take it up to the next level for us?
It is pretty amazing. I started using OneNote about 2.5 years ago when I joined the user experience team. And this is, if I wouldn't have had this to log all of the user data and keep track of notes, I don't know what I would have done. I've helped a lot of people shift from using, writing in a paper notebook and using this instead. Um, so I'll get into what kind of helps shift people from writing on a piece of paper to potentially writing inside of OneNote in a little bit here. But I just want to talk about, the ribbon up here. You can really customize your OneNote pages. It doesn't have to look generic like this. I've got all of the same type of options that Word does. I have different headings that I can use. I can use different bullet points, different numbering systems, different fonts. And then I also have these things called tags. So inside of OneNote 2016, I love the ability to create custom tags, and I've done this in the past. You can create a new tag. Let's say you're a part of a department and you want to name something, accounting to-dos. So accounting to do. And you can, so if I make my custom display name, I can, pick a symbol for it. So I can put a person with an exclamation mark. I can change the font of the task. I can add a highlighter color to it if I want to. This really allows me to call out things inside of OneNote. So I'll show you what I mean. So you can go through the tags that are currently in there. So you'll have some different ones that are in here. Like you already have a to-do checkbox, you have important, you have questions. You can modify and get rid of tags that you don't want, should you choose to. And I'm just going to hit OK. So in a meeting, let's say, for example, you're taking action items and things that need to be done. Call vendor, plan party, those types of things. What you can do is you can use custom tags and you can call them out inside of OneNote. So you can see I've outlined that. You can add a to-do tag, all those types of things. What you can also do, and I find really cool for anyone who uses Outlook tasks, is you can write out your to-do and then you can integrate an Outlook task into it. So I've created a task. From the Outlook tasks field, I can select, a date if I want to. In this scenario, I don't have a requirement for a date, so I'm going to select no date. So when you do an Outlook task, it puts this symbol beside it. And then if I go into my Outlook, I can see that it's now on the side here. So it's kind of cool as you can go into the task, you can assign it out to people, you can add information into it. You can set a recurrence if you want to. You can set if it's important or not. You can set your start date for the task and your end date for the task. And then it still exists inside of OneNote. So if you are having a meeting the week after and you want to review if those to-dos were done or not, you would be able to reference this page and see. So I'm going to right click on that and mark it complete. And then if I go back to OneNote 2016, you can see it changed from a flag to a green check mark, letting me know that that task has been completed. Okay, so another great thing is if you do start to have a lot of notebooks and a lot of pages and you start to use custom tags a lot, you have this option of finding tags. So you get this tag summary field and you can choose what you want to group tags by. You can choose, accounting to-dos, who is in attendance, no date. You can choose if you want to search across just one notebook or all notebooks. And then you can create a summary page. So if you start to do a lot of custom tagging and action items, you can create a summary page. And what it does is inside of the notebook you're currently in, you can see that any tags that I've created show up here in a summary view. One of the other things I really like inside of OneNote 2016 is the ability to create custom templates. So in your insert screen, so let's add a new page. You have all these options. So you can insert a table if you'd like to. You can insert a file printout or an attachment or a spreadsheet or a diagram from Visio if you'd like. There's no end to the options that you can do inside of here. There's some videos that are some meetings that I've recorded the audio for. That's a handy thing. You can record video if you like. You can insert your date and time, but you also have this page templates option. Okay, so I want to create a template. Maybe, I have a specific WBM meeting template I want to use. Maybe our team has a specific process in our agenda where we write out certain things, and I don't want to have to repeat that every time we have a meeting. So you can add a page, and you've got this page templates option in your insert tab. So what I can do is I can go to page templates, and then I have this whole list of all of these kind of built-in templates that I can use. For business, I have simple meeting notes, informal meeting notes, formal meeting notes. So if I click this, it adjusts the page for me. And so, you've got your opening, your approval of agenda. You've got these kind of built-in ones that you can choose, or you could customize your own. I want to add in the WBM logo to this page, so I can go to online pictures, and I'm going to search for WBM technologies. I'm going to turn this Creative Commons off just so that it searches across everything, and then I can see my company logo right here. So I'm going to insert that. So I can have my logo at the top. Maybe I want to have a section for, meeting agenda. I can add in some custom bullets. So I could do this. So I can insert a custom bullet. Maybe I want a section for action items. And I can do the same type of bullet. There's really no end to what you can do in here. So once you're all done and you've customized it to the way you would like it to look, you can go back to your page templates here, and then you can save the current page as a template. So you can name it. So I could say WBM meetings. And then if I'm in a specific section, I could also set this to be the default new page whenever I hit new. So if I do this and hit save, anytime I hit a new page, it's going to create that template for me. So this can be really powerful if you have a specific type of process template you use, a specific type of meeting agenda you like to fill out. This is beneficial to have, and it's only within OneNote 2016 that you can use this.
Fantastic. Thanks again, Sasha. I wish I'd have done some of these things long ago. I would have saved myself so much time. All right, please join us for the next installment entitled Using Your Stylus with OneNote. We'll see you then.